Hello and welcome to another episode of Breath of Fire 3. Last episode, we went through the lighthouse. Now we're going to go talk to Bade. I'm going to be doing post-commentary from now on, so it's going to be slightly higher quality. The ship hasn't returned yet, unfortunately. Alright, well let's go talk to Sinkar and see if we can go use the road. Yep, slamming the cockroaches as usual. Typical Pico action. I think I was showing off Momo's bazooka there, I don't really remember what I was doing. Whatever. So, there's gonna be more editing. I want to make my Let's Plays generally better because they've been lacking, very much so. They've been pretty boring, pretty stupid, so let's try to increase the quality of these a little bit. That is some shortcut. If we tried to go through the volcano path, a guard would have stopped us. Well, I'll certainly see you again, but let's head on to the volcano, shall we? Because taking a secret shortcut through the volcano sounds like the most logical and safe plan that we could possibly come up with. Doesn't help that we have an onion in our party. Hopefully he won't burn up at all. I'm getting fire inoculations because volcanoes obviously have fire enemies. Man, RPG should change it up and make volcanoes have, like, ice enemies or something. That'd be some crazy shit. The higher level you are, the more these inoculations cost. It's kind of stupid. Don't really expect the shop owners to actually care what level you are, or how they even gauge levels. So I bought a claymore because I had that flare sword, and flare swords aren't going to work there. Alright, I had to go back to Windia for that, so that's why I cut out. Alright, on to Mount Zublo. I took a chance to save there before I went in. Sounds good. Welcome to Mount Zublo. Well, not yet. Not quite yet. We need to go pick up an item over here. I think this is a ammonia? No, protein. Okay, that raises your defense by 1. I think I showed that off here. And some of the other permanently stat-raising items. I use some of them here, and I wait until later to use them. Because we still don't have our third-party member that I use regularly. But Ryu is going to be my AP hound, so I'm going to give him all the AP stuff. Alright, let's hop on over to the volcano entrance after we take a visit in here. Best soundtrack ever. Well, you're touching them, not reading them. Ryu, are you blind? Are you using Braille or something? I'm just poking fun. I want great power. Let's destroy the fire monster thing. Lava in a volcano. Didn't see that coming. What the hell? Well, onto the volcano, I suppose. And there's a nice little entrance into it right there. Now, I don't know much about volcanoes, but wouldn't the lava come out of that? And here's the first enemy of the volcano, a Vulcan, which we're not going to be able to see the backside of anytime soon, but this enemy is a little bit special. He has an incredibly high defense, and they really don't do much until you cast a fire spell on him. You get extra experience for casting a fire spell on him, and you can also steal from them. They have an incredibly high defense, by the way, right now. It's really hard to kill them without casting a fire spell on them. So that's what I'm gonna do. And any fire spell will do as long as it's a fire spell, really. I think even flame attacks work, or maybe even like if you have like a flame weapon, that probably works. I haven't tried that. I would assume so, though. Although I think that's physical plus fire damage, so maybe I'm wrong. It's not really based on your intelligence. Yeah, I think that's right. But then again, if you exploit the weaknesses, that does take care of their weaknesses. So yeah, maybe it would. I should have tried it. Oh well. Not important. So this thing's gonna take a while to kill. But we got a protein out of it. Now, these things look cool, but wait until you see the backside of them. We're not gonna be able to see that for a little bit, because I cut out most of the battles with them. But I think we're gonna see it for a split instant. And, split instant. Alright. You can also learn Lava Burst from him when Ryu learned that, so good. That would have hurt a lot more if we didn't have the fire inoculations, but we have the fire inoculations, so... Flames on you! Alright, my commentary is already worse than it usually is, because it's been a while since I've actually done any of this Let's Playing shit. Anyway. Momo leveled up. Not that it matters, because I don't care that she leveled up. Those geysers will do damage to you if you walk into them, as well as the fire right here. Normally I wouldn't walk into this on purpose, but just to show it. That does a lot of damage, by the way. If you keep walking on that for a while, you will get hurt pretty bad. Like this. This is gonna leave me at 1 HP, I'm pretty sure. 16. So I went from 96 to 16 or something. The lava men, they're pretty easy enemies. They can become... This is actually, one of the ways to level up really fast in this game is to get your party members with a whole bunch of flame inoculations and fire armor, so that you absorb fire damage or block it entirely. One of the two. They will usually cast that skill instead of physically attacking, or a fire skill of some sort. If you cast fire spells on them, they get stronger and stronger. That also increases, doubles their experience. So if you have 3 lava men, you can get 65,535 EXP from 3 of them. That's split in between party members, but still, that's a lot of experience. That's a good way to level up to 100, actually. I haven't done that, and I don't have the time to do something like that. But I have done it before, on my main profile. I will be cutting out most of these healing sessions later on, this is the first video I did where I'm cutting out battles, so if you see a slight transition, it's either because I'm healing inside the menu or because I'm skipping battles. I only skip the battles that we haven't seen before, so if there's an enemy we haven't seen before, we will see it, so I won't cut it out. This place is pretty easy to navigate. The main problem here is hoping you don't die during the fights because of all that lava damage you're going to be taking navigating through all this stuff. And this is an asbestos armor. It's not a very good armor, but it resists fire. So with the flame inoculations, we'll be taking 0 damage from fire on that character, which is nice. Inoculations only protect you from 50%, by the way, of the damage. Trying to make those transitions as smooth as possible, but sometimes it turns out weird because either the music doesn't sync up right there, or also these lizards are here. I showed this battle just because this weakling was here. Yep, we see these guys all over the place actually. It's not that rare. I think we also see the lizard men later on. I think that's in a battle I didn't cut out, so we'll see them too. That's cool. Your party members won't walk into the lava, so really the only person you have to worry about walking in the lava is your main character. Those yellow geysers will cause confusion. It's very annoying. And I don't have anything to cure confusion besides the panacea, so I'm looking for something here when I'm doing the recording, but I also increased my defense for some reason, but whatever. I should have just left him confused, to be honest, because this is going to happen a couple times. Unfortunately, your party members aren't smart enough to not walk into this one, so I'm trying to get them all by at the same time, but there's more. And Pico leveled up, got more defense, HP. I will be trying to include all the level ups, especially the ones where I earn skills, so. Alright. Yep. There's just so many right there, it's hard to time it right. There, you get to hear the sped up theme too. I cast Remedy on Pico and Ryu there. Want to save my AP for something later on in this dungeon if you... RPGs. If you know RPGs, you know what the hell I'm talking about, but... Oh, another battle. Maybe I don't show the backside of Vulcan, but we'll see it later on with another enemy that's palette swapped, so no big deal. And here we enter the last area, last level of the dungeon. I guess you'd call it area. It's the big room. There's some items here to get though before we exit, so I want to do that. I think I got an item from... Oh no, I'm just switching armor. Momo has less health than Ryu does, and she might be... She's not... Well... She's not a bad character, I just don't like using her much. Oh, here's the backside of Vulcan. Yep. Yep. A big split. I don't know why they use that for a character model, or enemy model. They could have just, like, made it a big volcano-looking thing like it already was, but nope, they had to add a backside to it. I don't know why. Okay, I won the battle. Okay, good. Alright. Pico leveled up again. Oh wait, was that Rhea that leveled? I don't remember. What? Oh no, Pico's like was like 12, so he's leveling up fast. Alright. I get you, Dith. I get you, Dith. Editor Dith, you did not fail this time. I forgot how to get that chest in there. Oh, and here's the fight with the lizard men. We fought these guys before, but since it's technically a new enemy in a new area, not really, but whatever. Thought I would include the battle. We need some action anyways. We need a lot of action. And, like, I mean, as usual, these guys reprise all the goddamn time. Doesn't hurt Pico or Ryu much, but Momo, meh. She takes some damage. So, yeah. Gotta take the long way around, walk through a whole bunch of lava to get these items. Man, cutting out the battles was a great idea. Or the ones without new enemies, because honestly, it gets kind of repetitive, but that's kind of what you expect from an RPG. I can't really say much. I don't mind the repetitive battles, but it's not very entertaining to you guys who are not actually playing the game. So, that's just something I want to do. I should have healed too. Did I do that in transition? I don't remember. Ah, well, let's exit the dungeon. Sure that isn't your Alzheimer's, man? I know those are mythological names, but somebody want to give me some feedback on exactly what they are? Pretty sure they're mythological names of I don't know, serpents of some sort, maybe? I don't know. And welcome to the boss battle of the volcano. This has a special music track that I'm going to let play for a little bit. This music only shows up a couple times in the game, so I'm going to shut the hell up. that. I like this theme. It's not my favorite boss song in this game. We'll be seeing that much later, but I do like it. This boss can be pretty difficult if you don't come into this dungeon prepared with flame inoculations or flame armor of some sort. Flame. Also, if you don't save your AP on Ryu a little bit, at least. I'm kind of surprised Momo lasts this long. I'm not being that intelligent. I'm kind of underestimating this boss a little bit, but that's fine. So Gishan? I'm going to say Gishan. He casts Vitalize, defends, sleep. Generally an annoying boss that does, well, doesn't really hurt you much, but certainly helps his allies. Their fire attacks actually do a lot of damage if you don't have any fire protection, so like I said, this boss can be pretty difficult. I like the character models on Cherub and Scylla, by the way. Skyla? Cherubdis and Skylada? I think those are their full names? Who cares? I'm gonna go back to drinking my cappuccino with butterscotch in it. And even though my dragon's asleep, he's just kind of not doing anything. That sleep kind of screwed up my dragon form because I wasted all my AP. Oh well, we'll have to take him out normally then. And it's pretty much all going to be based on Pico, because Pico is the one that does the most damage. I think it's just going to come down to trading hits now. Yeah, pick a skill, Dith. Pick a skill. Why didn't I edit this out? Fucking Dith. Editor Dith, you let me down. You were doing so good, too. You are a lazy sack of shit. Alright, the back two fell asleep again. Well, Pico will just have to take him on his own, and he can, because he is Pico. I'm doing this post-commentary. I can just tell you right now, I'm almost finished with the game. Pico is... oh, man, he breaks the game so much, endgame. You think he breaks the game right now? Endgame. Holy shit. Seriously. You'll see. We're actually nearing the halfway point of the game, so not that much longer. I guess I'm talking about the rest of the game during a boss fight, but there's really nothing interesting going on here. Yeah, it's just fighting two serpent lava snakes and some drooling old man. Who gives a shit? It's not like I'm doing anything awesome here or anything. At least that's good music. These, the fire snakes are weak to ice, by the way, so if you want to exploit that weakness a little bit, they don't take a ton of damage from ice, but every little bit helps. Excuse me, I'm having cappuccino burps, because cappuccino. It's 4 in the fucking morning, God! Wall of Fire. Ironically, I don't think there's a skill in the game called Breath of Fire. There is one in Guild Wars. Yeah, I played Guild Wars 1 way back for a couple of years, but... was one of the top players on that game for the US, but not a big fan of PvP in general, so I stopped playing. I like PvE in MMOs, but I stopped playing MMOs altogether because that's a time vampire. There would be no Let's Plays. There would be no... Well, I guess I probably would stop Let's Playing if I started up an MMO. I was looking at Terra. I might want to... I kind of want to play that, but... I don't know. Probably not. I was really looking forward to Final Fantasy XIV because I liked 11, but 14, I canceled my pre-order at the last second, so, and I really don't feel bad about that. I got this computer specifically for this game, for that game, because my old computer wasn't good enough to play it. But this computer I have now is like fucking beast, so it's... I guess it works good for video rendering and stuff like that, at least. Oh well. Alright, those two guys are down now, just time to beat up the old man. Come on, let's spank that old man. Still at full health. He's kinda... He has quite a lot of physical defense. But we will kill him either way. I think I'm gonna start adding the HPs to the sides of the bosses. Make sure to do that in editing, Dith. Alright. Gishin, he has 800 HP. Sileb and Cherub have 1,000. So we're not taking on bosses that have more than a few thousand now, so it's not that hard. It is a three boss fight there in one fight, though. So it can be a bit difficult, especially if you have a character in your party who isn't exactly up to game. Momo is kind of on the lower game, but she still works for this fight. If I brought Nina in here or something, I would have been fucked, even if she has ice skills. You know, I actually had a friend that used Nina for most of the game. I tried playing on that profile a little bit. Nina is pretty terrible even if you build her up the entire fucking game. You want to get her under a decent master, but really there's no good master for her because she's all based around intelligence, and intelligence is a pretty worthless stat in this game. I'm just talking about everything except for this boss. That's fine by me. Right now it's just trading a lot of hits. Let's see how many times we can count the drool coming off of his chin. Well, doesn't drool when casting a spell. Drools from both sides of his mouth. That's pretty impressive. I wish I could do that in real life. I'm not that skilled though. Maybe when I'm older. The boss is dropping an unremarkable amount of gold. Considering we just murdered a human man of some sort. I guess he did look like a hobo. And it's okay to kill hobos, even if they don't have much money. Did I just say that out loud? Well, yeah. Yeah. But you don't want to take anything I say seriously. Well, instead of going towards the obvious closest places that we could, why don't we go to this side town over here? Junktown. I wonder what it's made out of. Well, that's a whole lot of metal? Junk. There's another inoculation shop if you need it. Don't really need it though. Why is there even a guild here? I guess you could find some good stuff in here. This is obviously an item shop. Why do you say sell armor here? The F. You have some accessories, but still. Not intelligent, lady. And yes, this is a good way in the game to get a very powerful weapon early. It's not a great endgame weapon, but it works. It's pretty good at this point in the game, so if you can get... The weapons here altogether are pretty good in the game. That Thunder Rod for Nina, the Gigantus for Gar, I'm pretty sure, and so I have to sell some stuff to buy that Barbassa? Wait, sell? What? Yes, don't sell the cheap, don't! No! Why did I sell the fish head? Oh, I guess it is intelligence, never mind. That increases your intelligence by 1 permanently. I could have used it, but whatever. It's fine. I should have sold some of this stuff. Then I sell some antidotes. Alright, let's buy that Barbarossa. Okay. Well, that increased our attack by quite a lot. It's type electric. And we're here, we're gonna see the town. Can you see the town? Good. Because I wandered around here for a few minutes, really not doing much, so... You can see the town the fast way. Play in slow motion if you can. Does YouTube have that feature? No. Just pause it. Play it frame by frame. Well, I guess it'll make you full screen and de-full screen all the time, but... And here, as usual, we will be raiding everything. I mean, it's a town full of junk. Why do you have it? You don't even need shelves. Just throw things everywhere. Nothing over here. Well, I guess we could kidnap this child, but... Oh well. We'll let you go for now, child. Yeah, I think that theme sounds better sped up anyways. Alright. Nothing over here. Right, that's all in order. We can't go past this point. Yet. So, yeah. That's another town. We're just checking out the area. There's another good fishing spot. I think that one has a Manilo if you want to use it. I'm not going to be doing fishing in this game. I shut it off. Good enough. I did a lot of fishing on my main profile. I don't really need to do it on this secondary one, so... If you want to go look at fishing, there's some great videos of fishing in this game from some other people. They're not very... They're good videos, good quality videos, they're just boring. Kind of, because you're not fishing yourself. The fishing in this game is actually pretty good, but it's fucking boring to watch. My cat is freaking meowing. Well, this episode's almost over, I think, so... Isn't it? Isn't it? I don't know. Okay, we're at 30... Okay, a couple minutes left. Good. This is another master. His name is Hondora. Hondera? Hondera, yeah. Hondera. He, not a great master. Not a great master. He's okay. He teaches some decent skills. I edited there. Actually sat there for a second. Thinking of who I want to put under him. I think I'm going to put Gar under him, but... If you can get his skills before the next dungeon, he is a useful master to learn from, but other than that, you can pretty much skip him. He doesn't give incredibly good stat boost or anything, so... If I can tell you his stat boost here in a second... Okay, negative effects to power, positive effects to intelligence and AP. And also, he gives you a holy attack, so you do well against undead. He gives Purify, which cures poison, Kyrie, which instantly kills any undead creature, and Benediction, which one does that, what does that do? I forgot. What does Benediction do? Well, I'm not doing anything else. And I have no money, so... Benediction, blah, blah... Oh, Benediction, okay, so if you have 2 party members killed, and you only have one guy left, and it's the guy with the benediction. You can cast benediction, and that'll resurrect both of your party members. There's actually a boss who will kill off both of your party members, and then resurrect you just so he can kill you all over again. We will be taking a look at him. He's actually he's actually harder than the last boss, but whatever. Those lava men, by the way, I should have mentioned, they can become harder than the last boss in the game, if you power up them enough. And that's going to be the end of the video, guys, so if you think this commentary is quite a bit better, I think it's more informative. I don't know about its actual entertainment value, but, well, leave feedback later. I'm going to go eat an apple.